All right, let's talk AI video editors. I mean, the market is just flooded with them, right? It's exciting, but also kind of overwhelming. So, how in the world do you pick the right one for your project? That's what we're going to figure out today. Let's find the perfect tool for the job. You remember what video editing used to be like, right? Ugh, just endless, tedious hours of clicking and dragging. You had to be a technical wizard, and the software? It cost a fortune. It was a massive gatekeeper for so many creative people. But oh man, that world is changing, and it's changing fast. And look at this, it really spells out the difference. On one hand, you've got the old way, slow, manual, something only the pros could really do. And on the other, AI, fast, automated, and suddenly, it's for everybody. Think about it. Stuff that used to take all day, like cutting up footage or adding captions, is now literally just a few clicks. It's a total game changer. Okay, but here's the new problem, right? With all these new tools popping up, you get hit with choice paralysis. You start asking, what's the absolute best AI video editor? But here's the secret. There isn't one. The real question you should be asking is, what's the best tool for the specific job I need to get done? And that's exactly what we're going to break down. All right, first up, let's talk about the big guns, the professional powerhouses. These are the tools for the serious pros, the filmmakers, the high-end editors, the businesses that need absolute top-tier quality and control over every single pixel. And leading the pack is DaVinci Resolve with its incredible neural engine. Now, this isn't just another editor. No way, it's a full-on post-production suite. We're talking about mind-blowing features like Magic Mask, which can cut a subject out of a scene almost perfectly, and Superscale, which can take your old HD footage and magically upscale it to look amazing in 4K or even 8K. It's wild. So who's this really for? Well, DaVinci Resolve is definitely aiming at the pros. If you're a serious filmmaker or content creator who needs that pinpoint precision and an all-in-one package for color, effects, audio, the whole shebang, this is your jam. Now, I'm not going to lie, there's a learning curve for sure, but the power you get in return, it's just on another level. And really, this verdict nails it. The AI in DaVinci Resolve isn't there to take over. It's there to handle all the boring, tedious stuff so that the pros can get back to what they do best, being creative. It is, without a doubt, a true powerhouse. Okay, now let's talk about the other giant in the room, Adobe Premiere Pro. I mean, so many editors literally grew up on this software. And now Adobe's Sensei AI is being woven right into that workflow that everyone knows and loves. It does things like automatically transcribing your audio or smartly reframing a video for different social platforms. All the tedious stuff, automated. You know, the real magic of Premiere Pro is the ecosystem. If you're already living in Adobe's Creative Cloud, this is a no-brainer. Bouncing a project over to After Effects for some cool graphics, then to Audition to sweeten the audio, it's all seamless. That integration is a huge, huge win for a lot of workflows. So bottom line, if you're an Adobe person through and through, Premiere Pro's AI just makes the tool you already love even smarter. It's the industry standard, but evolved. Okay, let's do a complete 180. We're moving away from the Hollywood level stuff. What if your job is to take a long video and chop it up into short, snappy clips that are going to go viral on social media? Well, this next set of tools is all about that, speed, efficiency, and just crushing it online. First up is Opus Clip, and this tool has one job, and it does it incredibly well. It takes long-form content, think podcasts, interviews, webinars, and uses AI to find the best parts, then automatically turns them into a bunch of short, shareable clips. But get this, its killer feature is a virality score. It actually analyzes the clips and tells you which ones it thinks have the best shot at going viral. How cool is that? I mean, you really can't say it any clearer than this. If your whole goal is to automate that clipping process, to find the gold in a long video without watching the whole thing yourself, Opus Clip is the best one out there, period. For social media managers, this is a lifesaver. All right, next is a name you've probably seen a million times on TikTok, CapCut. And that's no accident. It's made by ByteDance, the same company behind TikTok. So yeah, it is completely laser-focused on social media creators. It's super easy to use, it's packed with all the latest trendy templates and effects, and its AI features like auto captions are just lightning fast. So who's using CapCut? It's pretty obvious. It's for the TikTokers, the Instagrammers, the creators who are shooting and editing right on their phones. It's for beginners who want to make something that looks polished in like 5 minutes flat. And because it's so tied to TikTok, it's always got the newest viral trends and sounds baked right in. It's the ultimate tool for staying on trend. Okay, on to our third and final category. These tools are different. They're not for building a video from the ground up. Nope. These are the specialists, the AI-powered fixers. Their whole job is to take problem footage and make it better, sometimes with results that feel like actual magic.
So what kind of problems are we talking about? Well, let's say you've got some super shaky footage from a GoPro. Wix Video AI can stabilize it. Or maybe you found some amazing old black and white home movies. Colorize.cc can add beautiful, realistic color. And what about that gigantic 8K drone footage that's eating up your hard drive? VideoProc AI can compress it way, way down.
And let's just hang on that last one for a second. VideoProc. We're talking about reducing a file's size by up to 90%. 90%. That's insane. And the crazy part is you can barely see a difference in quality. If you shoot in 4K or 8K, you know how massive those files are. This is an absolute game changer for just storing and sharing your stuff.
You know, the best thing about all these specialist tools is how ridiculously simple they are. The workflow is basically this. You upload your problem video, you click one button that says fix it, or, stabilize or colorize, and then you download the finished product. That's it. These super complex tasks have become one-click solutions.
Okay, so let's recap. We've got the professional powerhouses, the social media speed demons, and the specialist problem solvers. Now, how do we tie this all together so you can actually pick the right one for your next project?
Which brings us right back to where we started. So after all that, what is the single best AI video editor? Is there a clear winner? And the answer is nope, not at all. And honestly, that's the best part. See, the best tool is just the one that's right for the job you need to do. And this table right here, think of it as your personal cheat sheet. If your job is pro-level all-in-one editing, you go with DaVinci Resolve. If you need to make viral clips for social media, you look at Opus Clip or CapCut. It's that simple. Just match your need to the tool.
The big idea here, the main thing to remember is this concept of the job to be done. It's so easy to get lost in a long list of fancy features, but you have to ignore that noise. Just ask yourself one simple question. What problem am I actually trying to solve with this video? If you can answer that, you'll pick the right tool every single time.
So there you have it. You've got the map. You have a framework to help you choose the right tool for literally any video project you can dream up. The tech is cheaper, easier, and more powerful than it has ever been. So really, there's only one question left. And it's the fun one. What are you going to go create?